Hello everyone, and I'm here with another reading. And I wanted to first of all already say that with these cards, I asked the spirit like how to open the eyes, because eye opening messages are the best ones, especially at this time, and especially since I've gotten in a contact with divine energy, and if that's divine energy, I have to awaken them. Anyways, not awaken. Awakening is one thing, okay? Ascending is another thing. First, you awaken. It's one time moment. It's like an eye opener. You open your eyes, you understand who you are, or you feel that deep purpose, deep sense of purpose, whatever that is, or some energetic pull, and your life is changing. You see how things are changing. And so that's awakening, but the ascending, is when you level up. So after awakening, there are ascensions. Ascending can be like a lifelong thing. Soul's journey long thing is ascension. But awakening is when you remember. Awakening is when you, yes, remembrance resonated very strongly. I feel this. Like somebody has connection to remembering something. It's like remembrance on a soul level, on a deeper level. And with this card, have patience. This is basically like you've been like, this is a message for somebody specific. You've been there for like a long time, in that sense, on this journey. You've been on this journey for a long time, and you've been seeking something. And I think this is like a story. I've mentioned once that, like in previous readings, that there was somebody who has a with divine energy, and that was connected to like a Chinese TV series or something. I was seeing like Chinese, or like you have connection to Asia in old times, in the ancient times, let's say so, okay? And this is like a strong connection, but if you do past life regression, you might actually. I don't feel like it won't be beneficial. I just feel like you might remember how you've been hurt, but more so how some other side, like your lover in the past, has been hurt, and you might get really triggered and angered towards the world for it. And so, yeah, ship journey. Now I'm actually feeling that resonance, like you would want to know some certain things, you would want to maybe explore them, or like, yeah. Actually, I kind of feel like putting my hair up. Wait a second. Okay, I put it up in a messy way, but I somehow felt pulled to do that. It was just annoying me to constantly be like, oh, okay, it's getting stuck. It's getting stuck. In like when you put it like here, it's annoying. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. With this car, I was seeing that ship, and I think it's been a long road. Like you've had many uh lifetimes, and I just had without a purpose. Yeah, and my third eye just resonated. So you might have had many lifetimes without a purpose. You felt lost and you were searching for something, but this something, you are in contact with the divine being, with this lotus. So if you want some like past life juju, past life info, past life post office, hello. So basically somebody here, you are in contact with like a divine being that was serving a purpose on earth, in Asia, divine being, and you are in contact with them, you are lovers. And afterwards, this information stayed with you, because there's like this bond, right? There's this bond. It's not just like energetic bond, it's a soulful bond that you've made. And you don't just stop being lovers after the lifetime. If you've had this energetic bond, you keep on being lovers in whenever you meet. And that's the curious aspect, and that's also the aspect that is so confusing and so paradoxic. Because this paradigm leads to us to basically figuring out things in this life. For example, like, why do I feel this way towards this person? Makes no sense. For example, this sort of love at first sight that psychology deems as something crazy and cuckoo, like, now these are frequently past life people. These are people that we've been in contact with, beings, entities, whatever you call it, but like the energy that we've been in contact with frequently, and we remember them, we know them. So it just looks so chaotic. Jesus, oh my god. Anyways, yes. Oh my gosh, and it gives me like some sort of laws or a contract. Not a contract, no, it's like invisible laws, or like contract that connects, almost like I just had I solemnly swear. So it's something that you've swore to in the past lives. It's something that you wanted. It's something that you've sworn to. So this is going to either happen in this life, or you are going to sabotage it until next life. And I don't know, like, no, this is very complex. Yes, and this will be lingering into future lives. Like the card take action. This again to me proves the message I was hearing for somebody. You need to take action in this life, because okay, that's a funny story. So people don't take action in this life. They think they can just avoid it. While in reality, if you don't take action in this lifetime, it simply becomes even heavier on your soul, especially if that's something your soul wanted, especially if that's connected to your soul purpose, especially if that's special to your soul, and your soul knows, and it's connected to subconscious to you. You might feel it, you might feel the resonance, but your mind, your ego, might be fighting it, because in this life you are a new person. Well, you are not, you know, not to be rude or anything, but if you had plenty lifetimes, you are not a new person. You just look. Your temple, your look is new, but your soul is not. And the resonance might connect to past lifetimes, that you might realize you want somebody that's never been there. You feel, the more you go, the further you go, the more emptiness you feel. And that same thing about soulmates, twin flames, twin souls, whatever, these soul connections as a whole, the soul connections. When you get in touch with a deep soul connection, it's beyond words. It's beyond, I heard the lyrics. Someone is playing on the guitar, because I just saw someone strumming. Anyways, it's beyond lyrics. It's beyond the understanding of your human brain, and it's into your soul. It's into the resonance of your energy field that has gathered and captured all this information. That has all this like akashic information, akashic records, everything else, whatever it's called, like in human tongue. You have these things within you. It's in your heart space, and it's in your overall. So, but heart space, I mean, because if that was a past tense lover, you will feel the resonance in your heart chakra. It will start to bloom open. It will start to open up. Whatever you do, you see, the soul is not bound to the humanly thought understandings in the sense of practicality, in the earthy sense. It's not bound to it, it's beyond it. This is exactly why it's not as easy to balance it out, right? And of course, we want to stay practical, we want to stay grounded, but there is nothing practical in pushing away the soul work and remaining on the practical, grounded side and thinking that you will just get through with it if you are a higher ascended soul than some others are, who are just there for like first time or for first two times. You have a purpose, you have a major purpose here, and you are not just there to evolve in a practical manner. And this is sometimes very uneasy for ego to understand, for ego to capture this essence of who you truly are. And this is where this resonance starts to shake from one side to another. It's like this shaking wave that shakes you up. This is the process of ascending, that turbulence that is created. And of course, you can remain as you are, or like stay in the practical side. But as I said, you will just stop your soul evolving. It will give crumbles to your soul, meaning that you will evolve in these tiny crumbles, and then it will bring it to the next life, and that weight is heavier. It becomes more and more heavy, and you feel this in the sense of regret, especially when people are on the edge of like leaving to the other world or ascending into the other life. Not ascending, but like either ascending or like descending, going further into another being outerly, right? They feel the sense of regret about the things they haven't made. It's because that soul purpose was not touched properly. That soul purpose was not brought to the surface to the amount where their psyche would be intact with their soul and with their true being, with their true destiny, with their true purpose, what they wanted to do, what their soul wanted, and they never answered it with their brain, with their mind. But their mind knows, because our subconscious is so powerful. It's so powerful, it holds all the information that we're not consciously aware of frequently, but we become aware of it at the moments of edge. Like, for example, before death and such things, Yeah. And to whomever I am meant to provide this message for, I have 5 cards in my hands, and I just thought your soul is like 6 lifetimes long, but I just got like your soul is like 5 lifetimes old. So this could be your 6th lifetime. 5, I'm seeing 5 though. Yeah, I really am seeing this prominently, like with this card, release and let go. I'm seeing actually how you were. Oh my gosh, she's literally like that person in this. This is literally the story I've told in one of the past readings. I'm not kidding you. I am not kidding. You can't make this up. Look at this. What I was talking about, Asia, ancient times like Asia, okay? And this woman, she is kissing that bird and goodbye, like, And in one of the readings, I mentioned the card with 3 cranes from, wait, do I have this deck here yet? Wait, just a sec. Guys, there's a 6th card. Befriend pleasure is the 6th card, and there's a peacock. But anyways, I I do not have that card here. Um, I might actually try to search for it. Wait a sec. Okay, I just was told like you don't have to. But it was one of those the white cards with those interesting edges, the unusual looking ones, and the card there was a card with three cranes, and um I literally told that this story how like uh, there were two lovers in ancient like Asia, like in China or something. Like they were wearing like hanfu. One of them was like what I was seeing. One of them was like a man with a long black hair, and the other one was like a divine being woman. Like she had some sort of powers, like a sorceress or something like that. But like they were kind of like high status, and the man was like quite poetic and more so got like a more so silent natured. I would say like not like toxic masculine male, but yeah, and that they were lovers, and that was a moment of separation where they had to say goodbye because there was something very serious going on and happening, like even like war connection or something connected to war or like a conflict, but not between them. It was more so something else, and basically what I was saying was that there was this. Yeah, I think there was like a war and they had to leave. Sorry, I had to like stop the video because it was like, and now my dog is eating and drinking and whatever, you know. But yeah, with these cars, I just saw like running, like you know, being rushed somewhere. So there was like a war or something, war situation, and that picture with the bird and that woman. So basically, it symbolized to me that. So basically, that picture with the woman and this bird, it really talked to me about. I'm also hearing something like you need to release in order to gain. I think I've said this before too about ascending, and yeah, I think I did. Oh my god, okay. But yeah, anyways, like you need to release and let go. No, you need to release in order to gain. Yes. And when I said gain, I felt the freshness and I felt like the vitality, like the new, fresh, vital. So this is vital for you, your soul, your being, and I'm literally just instructing you like what you need to do for yourself. What spirit puts through. Yeah. And literally like past life regression parts. I mean, I get what I get, okay? But yeah, with this woman and the bird, that was like basically how I was mentioning with these cranes in that card that I mentioned before, that when they had to like part their ways, they made a promise, like she made a promise, and it was reciprocal promise. She made a promise like something about like birds, when birds will fly, blah blah blah, something they will meet, something with the sky and birds. I don't know, I don't remember, but I said it. I channeled this like before. I channeled this before, and yes, I might mention the reading seriously. This might be so random, but if you've ever listened to some traditional Asian music, especially Chinese, like the Chinese harp. I don't remember how it's called, or Japanese koto, or shamisen, these types of traditional instruments. Whatever. If you've listened to the music and you felt like crying out of nowhere, or it awoke some really sentimental and like deep feelings within you that really moved you, That's a sign to you, like a confirmation. Yes, it's because you remember this. Your soul remembers this. Your mind might not remember this, but your soul does. And you might be also fascinated by the culture. I really felt inclined to say this. I also feel something stuck here now. It's like somebody needs to say something. Like, oh god, really, like throat chakra. Somebody needs to say something to convey something. Like the sun, like I just got messaged like the sun and the moon. So this is literally like about a divine connection. The sun and the moon with the card take the opportunity. 34. Someone might be 34, maybe 33. Yeah. Something about the sun, like I'm seeing the sun and that someone is like ascending, go closer to the sun, closer to divine being. You need to release in order to free your soul. You need to cut. I just had cut the ties. It doesn't feel like something very significantly big, like a cleanup of complete, sense. But it feels like some small ties. You need to cut some small ties. You need to figure things out for yourself, for your soul. You need to understand who you are. I also feel with this card, dream wide awake. This feels like you. I feel like struggling in solar plexus area. This gives me like Lilith vibes also. This gives me also like you are kind of. Let me tell you what, if you're embraced by like dark aesthetic things, in the sense of like you appeal to some dark characters or stuff like this, but it does not resonate on a deep level, if it does not, but it's just like surface, it feels bland to you, then it's not significant for you. And let me tell you what, in order to ascend, you need to um balance in between the shadow and the light. These both sides are really important. There's the black lotus, there's the white lotus. You balance them both out, you are the one, in that sense. And Lilith is a shadow side, and if you get through that dark side, I'm seeing someone is having like a struggle. It's like something is really playing with their mind. I'm feeling like someone is they feel like it feels like something is playing with their mind, and they're having this struggle of shadow light. They're having this imbalance, and it's like it shakes it up, and they're trying to suppress it, and they're trying to put on like a mask or like a facade, and to just continue existing. But you can't just continue existing. You need to face the demons, you need to face the shadows, you need to face these aspects within you. You need to embrace into the depth of yourself. Just like sit down there and feel it through. And let me tell you what, if you're afraid that it destroys you or whatever, I don't know. If it destroys you, it destroys you. If it doesn't, then you are meant to be. Okay, you are meant to ascend. You are, yeah, I'm feeling like this divine thread within. So you are meant to ascend. You are meant to be that. You are meant to evolve, awaken, evolve, ascend, and reach your magnificence. with this card. There was something about magnificence. I remember one of the past readings I was talking about um divine masculine or feminine. They need to reach and ascend to their magnificent, and not in the egoic sense, but balance ego with the psyche, and then you grasp your soul, your core, your heart, and then you understand what you are here to contribute. What is your soul made of? You don't need to watch dark stuff. You don't need to implement extra dark traits into you in order to survive. Because your greatness comes and any greatness comes in balance. You are most powerful when you balance out the light with the shadow. That's the alchemy. When you get triggered, let's say, angry, and you take that energy in your hands, in your power, well, that's sadness or whatever, in your power, and you use it and redirect it into the state of being, and then you use it in order to claim it as yours, as your power, and you use it either in words for strength or for better or for manifesting or for organizing or for recharging your energy or for cerebral thinking, analyzing with that bit of strength and power, because you can manifest with that power, you know, even with triggered state. You can, and you need to redirect it to call upon the sun in your soul, and to call upon the sun meaning that you could be divine masculine, so your power comes through like solar plexus, self-identity. I'm hearing self-identity crisis, so maybe you have self-identity crisis. It comes from all these like transparent cages you've been putting yourself into in the life, and assuming that the framework that exists is for you. Well, you are beyond this framework. You are beyond these frameworks. You are beyond these cages. You need to uncage yourself, look into your soul, meditate into your soul, on solar plexus. Yeah, meditate on solar plexus. That could be a really good thing to do for yourself. Also something about I just had rags to riches. Do you want to prove something to somebody? Do you want to prove something to somebody? Because if you do, because this door sort of reminded me that somebody wants to prove something to somebody and like walk in there, or like stay above else and just also in solitude or something like that. So maybe there's like the shadow aspect within you, or like the aspect of loneliness. I just felt like a deep loneliness here. Deep loneliness. And this peacock is kind of like awkward. It kind of looks like it's standing, I don't know, like upside down or on this weird thing. Like this is supposed to be the lamp, not the lamp, but like a chandelier, and it's standing like on top of it. It kind of looks awkward to me. So maybe you feel lonely and awkward. This is a weird message to get through, but maybe you feel lonely and awkward in some, like, here in depth or like heart area. Maybe you feel, yeah, lonesome. And it plays with your mind. I feel like the state plays with your mind. I feel like you need to cleanse this like state of darkness in your mind and like it playing with you through meditating. Like literally just sit down and meditate through like calming music with water. I feel like water should be there. And some like calming sounds. Also like not bells but like Tibetan balls also. And like the middle resonance balls. I don't remember what type of frequency it is, but those ones, not the smallest ones, but like the middle ones. These ones. I saw like a blue color. It could be connected to throat chakra as well. You might look upon that frequency, like blue throat chakra, or maybe throat chakra and third eye. But I feel like the middle range ones, that frequency. It feels like loneliness indeed, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I see like you feel lonely in your heart. Like the best honestly that you can do right now for yourself is choosing your power, like pulling your power back and choosing to stay in the calm space to meditate and to, I'm not saying like sit there for hours. I just mean like you need to meditate like 15 minutes, I don't know. Give that to yourself. And that will help you with these frequencies. That will help you to rearrange your mind. I'm hearing. This state could have been like, there's something that's playing with your mind right now. That's some sort of state that's been caused within you. And don't dim the lights. You need to see like what all that's through, and reach that ascension, because that ascension leads to your magnificence. It leads to you feeling full in your soul, and reconnecting to the past will lead you to harmonizing yourself. So for whomever this is, I just really wanted to help you and guide you through this thing. Maybe you don't fully realize how it is and what it is and what to do. But most importantly, I'm really seeing like you need to uncage yourself. I also, but before, and I feel this is so strongly resonating. There was this analogy I got in my head, like this analogy about waves, and I saw like the sea of like waves crashing, and it's like you need to like stepping into the water and releasing all of those, all of the pain and all of the suffering. I don't know why I just got this thought. I don't know why I just said that. I just channeled this. I don't know why. Yeah, but and I just saw the star card, so it could be, yeah, healing, healing. I'm seeing someone healing like the heart space, like here, healing the heart space. So for whomever this was this information. Solitude. Yeah, I'm seeing solitude. Aloneness. You need to reconnect with yourself. And don't be afraid to go this path. This is your path. This is your truth. And I saw like blooming flowers. Like like purple lotuses blooming. This is like this is a very spiritual, highly spiritual message for somebody, and you can definitely get through with this. And you can get through this and you can ascend, and I am sending you peaceful, harmonious, and healing energy, person, for whomever this is for. Please be blessed and get through with this. Like, you can do this, and this is just your path. Don't take it as something drastic or awful. This is good. It's for the goodness, and this card really stands out to me with the goodness. Like, it's harmonious. It's just path to self-liberation, soul, purpose, the truth. Yeah, harmonious sense of existence. I'm feeling colorful soul. You could be a colorful soul. You could have many ways of expressions. You could like play guitar. You could also sing. Maybe you sing. I'm seeing like quirky dances too. Tap dance. Maybe you used to tap dance. But this is just like yeah, with this peacock also like creative expression, very creative and entertaining. You're not a clown. I don't know where I just got that. But anyways, I'm wishing you success with this, and to get through this, to face these things, to go through this, to bring light within you and upon you. And yeah, I hope this message was helpful for somebody. This is so super specific, but I feel like I need to make this type of a message, because if I can help, if I can give some seed of light on the situation, so it would shine through and you would see maybe more aspects and information about it, then that's what I can do. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and if it was, you can press a like, or I don't know, however else you want to thank me. You can energetically thank me just in thoughts, for example. But yes, that's all, and I wish you a good day, evening, or night, or morning, sorry. So yeah, bye.